Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively.
Good morning, Frederick. Today is Tuesday, July 30th. I gotta fix I don't know what's going on here. My stuff is all a mess. Oh my gosh. Today is Tuesday, July 30th, and it's show number 85. Who can believe it? I'm your host, Dani Gurry. Oh boy, the 100th show is coming up in less than a month, and I've created a survey to get feedback about the show. If this is your first time viewing, well, welcome. I'm not sure how much you'll have to offer, but I'd love any ideas, and constructive criticism is fine. And I'd like to know what you like about the show, maybe who you want to see interviewed or featured. There is a bit.ly link, which is just a short code to get to the survey. You just have to type in that address into your browser. So you're just going to do the HTTPS, the colon, the 2 slashes, bit.ly/100 show survey. You do not have to make it bold. I just did that so you can actually read it, because sometimes seeing all those words jumbled together is difficult. I have also featured that link on the Good Morning Frederick Facebook page. So if it's too hard to type all that in, please go to the Good Morning Frederick Facebook page, click on the link on the page, and please fill it out. I would love to get the feedback. We're planning what's going to happen after show 100. And for those of you who've been here since day one and jump onto the live shows most day, I so appreciate you. You are what keeps me going and moving each day, and makes me want to put out a good show. Some days are better than others, of course, but you are what makes it fun. And I think about each one of you as I am standing here doing these shows. So I really, really appreciate it. All right, subscribe to YouTube if you have not already, no matter what platform you're watching on. If you could just jump over to YouTube, click the subscribe button. We reached 601 subscribers, but I just looked on YouTube and now we're down to 600. So I'm not quite sure what happens there, to be honest, but just 399 or maybe 400 more to go to get to that coveted 1,000. 1,000 subscribers tells YouTube, hey, we got something good going on here. So thank you so much. You guys are the biggest champions for this show, and I appreciate it. Everywhere I go, people say, I see you everywhere. And it's all due to you guys sharing and telling people about the show. I ran some numbers last night, and today we will top 110,000 views across the 8 platforms we stream to each day, which is incredible. That's amazing. And that is just the views on the full shows. I do not count the views of all the shorts or the segments or anything else I post. That is just the full shows that we run. So it's awesome. All right, today is the pick-up day for Stuff the Bus. Yesterday, I got an email from Kathy to arrange to drop off school supplies she collected. When she arrived, I was stunned at how much she had. They almost filled up a whole small pickup truck bed. She explained it was in honor of her daughter, Caitlin Crawford, who gained her angel wings on August 2nd, 2016 at the young age of 23. Caitlin was 21 when she discovered she had stage 4 colorectal cancer. She lived in Mount Airy and graduated from Linganore High School in 2010. Let me take that off there, sorry. She was attending FCC, studying childhood education, and working at Bright Eyes Childcare in Newmarket. She eventually changed her major to social work and was volunteering at the Frederick Rescue Mission. She was having stomach issues for about 18 months, and doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong until she finally had a colonoscopy or an endoscopy, and then she was immediately sent to the ER because of the pain that caused. She was diagnosed on September 10th, 2014, and she started treatment, and in July of 2016, she was admitted to the ER again with severe pain. Doctors told the family she had more tumors in her lungs and had about a month left. She entered hospice care and gained her angel wings surrounded by her family about a month later. Now, every year, because of her love of kids and childcare and all of that, her family donates a ton of school supplies. And Kathy brought all of those to us yesterday. And I can't tell you how incredibly emotional that whole thing was. Not only for me. I mean, I start crying right away. You guys know that, and I can't even believe I was able to get through all of this today without crying. But I do want to share with you the amount of stuff they brought, and just want to say, this is a great, great honor. We will obviously take great pride. This is all the stuff. So the family sends tons of school supplies in honor of Caitlin every single year. I mean, there are boxes and boxes. And this is Kathy's mom, Caitlin's mom, Kathy. And this is Kathy's current husband. And he also had a child pass recently. So we're all in the shop crying because it was very emotional. But I think it's just wonderful. All of these boxes, everything in a box, was donated by Kathy Crawford in honor of her daughter Caitlin. So we so appreciate you dropping that off to us, and I appreciate you sharing the story. And we will continue to think about you and your family, and certainly we know Caitlin is watching and is so proud of what you guys are doing to support local children here in Frederick County. Whew, all right. She Week is coming next week. It is part of Frederick County Chamber of Commerce's Women in Business. Their mission is to empower and develop women through education, network, and partnerships. She Week stands for Strength, Heart, and Equality. And the week-long events occur in August each year. And I get to talk to a lot of the businesses who are participating in She Week in one way or another, whether it's She Pitch, which is like Shark Tank, much nicer though, I gotta say. And they get to pitch for money for a new venture, new idea, or an expansion of their current business. Plus, I get to chat with some of the women who are receiving Shero Awards. Again, Strength, Heart, and Equality. There are awards given each year to not just women, but people who are doing great in our business community. So on today's show, I chat with Sara Robins, who is a She Pitch contestant. She's in the idea stage for a drink syrup, incorporating her Kemptown Honey and citrus juices. We will be able to use this concoction to make the perfect crush drink. Oh my goodness, and you know how much I love my crushes. And so we'll chat with her today. And Nicole from Your CFO joins me to talk about her company and how she can help a business who is looking to grow. And her company is Your CFO. Bob Miller and Chris Michaels join me from WFMD's Morning News Express for local news, weather, and sports. Plus, I've got all the events for this week and the weekend, plus ones you're going to want to mark on your calendar. All right, let's get moving. Running a little late already. Here we go. Our show sponsor, We Help You Move. Whether you're moving across the street or somewhere around the country, Nicholas and his team of moving experts can make that whole thing easy. I know, moving and easy, not normally in the same sentence, but We Help You Move will help you get there. We Help You Move is veteran-owned and a huge supporter of the Frederick community. We love how he gives back, Nick, to so many projects and events. I'm sure you have seen his trucks around Frederick. He is everywhere. WeHelpYouMove.com. All right, let's find out what's happening with news, weather, and sports. I have Bob Miller and Chris Michaels joining me from WFMD. They're coming right now. Well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Bob. Happy birthday to you.
See what happens when you turn 62, Dani? Fall right asleep.
You're just throwing it right out there. You're throwing it. You're just coming in hot, Chris, today.
I had a rough night last night, and for most people, when they say they have a rough night, it's like they've been out drinking. No, yeah. I had old man issues, and I guess I had some really bad acid reflux.
Oh,
and,
no!
And I don't get that. I don't get acid reflux. And I had it, and I mean, it woke me up twice, and I eventually ended up sleeping in an easy chair.
Oh, no! That's horrible.
Right. So when you sleep in an easy chair,
yeah,
it ain't easy. You know? It's easy if you're watching golf, but if you want to go to sleep, you can't.
Oh.
And so I've gotten no sleep. I can't wait. We have a meeting at 11 o'clock, I think, 11:30, whatever.
11 o'clock.
And we have 11 o'clock, and then we have this. I can't wait to take a nap. I really can't wait to take a nap.
I hate when I wake up, and that's the first thing I think of is I can't wait to go back to sleep. So
I can't wait for a nap. But you know what? We press on. We did a story in sports, and I'll do it again, of the catcher for the Orioles. Did you see that? James McCann got hit in the face with a 94-mile-an-hour fastball.
No.
In the first or second inning, blood gushing from his face. They stick a couple of things in his nose, and he pinches it, takes a drink of water, changes his uniform, and he stays in for the rest of the 8 innings.
Holy cow. That is... I mean, did he not expect it? I mean, wasn't he calling the pitch?
Oh, no. He was batting.
Oh, he was hit in the face while he was batting. I thought he was catching. I'm thinking, how did that happen?
Yeah.
Oh, he was batting. Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, those wimpy catchers, man, they have masks on to protect their face. You know what I mean? Batters don't.
Yeah, yeah,
but,
that's what I was wondering.
I think that's why a lot of the ball players now wear the thing that kind of goes across your face like that.
He probably will now, too, because you can't help but wince every time that ball will come whizzing by.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you ever played ball, but...
I did when I was a kid.
Right. I mean, those things, when they come by you, they're like... You don't really have time to get out of the way.
No. And when I was playing, I think kids were throwing about 40 miles an hour. So it wasn't really.
Well, as a kid, that's a lot.
Yeah. Oh, that's terrible. It wasn't intentional, was it?
Oh, no. I don't think so. Yeah, no.
Yeah, you don't. When you intentionally hit a batsman, you're not supposed to ever go for the head or anything above the shoulder. You try to hit him in the rib area. But I tell you what, like Bob said,
aim for the kidney.
Yeah, aim for the kidney. He went back in the game in the NBA. Man, they get a stub toe, they're out for the season. That's the difference.
Well,
right?
Yeah.
I got a hangnail and I'm taking 3 weeks off.
That's football too. Yeah, look, I mean, I think it's great. Again, it's grit. It's terrible. I hope he is okay and no serious damage. But I'm telling you, it's hard as a human to stand back in there without closing one eye. I mean, he probably will get one of those new helmets.
I mean, forget about just getting hit by the pitch. Just being in there as not a baseball player. If I'm standing in there and a ball's coming at me at 98 miles an hour, I'm moving. I mean, it's
Well, he didn't have a chance to get out of the way, but it's interesting because so when you watch the little league or softball little league players, they all have a face mask on. It just they don't wear a hat anymore. They wear these cages over their face.
Oh, then no helmets now, just the face.
And even when they're in the field.
Oh,
if they're
I didn't
on
know
defense.
that.
Yes, and then now football is now allowing the skull caps that they're going to put on. They're like Don Beebe used to wear one playing for the Buffalo Bills, and they're like some kind of a protective cushion on the helmet. And I think the NFL is allowing that to be worn this year. So.
Well, if it's protective, I mean, they should not only be allowing it, they should be encouraging it because of the traumatic brain injuries that they're getting from bouncing around in those helmets and stuff. So I know that they're doing, obviously the helmets of today are way better than the ones of 10 years ago, 20 years ago. But that's a big issue.
Well, they're trying to improve safety in football. And now if you just sneeze on the opposite player in football, it's a pass interference call.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
I played little league. I played midget league football because back when I played football, everybody didn't have a GVAA or MVAA or a UVAA or an LVAA, whatever it is. I mean, everybody went. If you wanted to play football in Frederick, you went to Tim May's dad and Tim May's league in downtown Frederick, and you played Frederick Midget League, and you went to Color Lake. You went to Color Lake, and they drafted you.
Yeah, right after Mr. May ran it, my dad ran that for the next 15 years. Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah.
I had a coach, and he handed me a helmet that really was a leather helmet. I'm like, are you kidding me? This thing looks like it was a peanut helmet, for goodness sake.
I know. It was really, I'm telling you, the equipment back in the day, it was borrowed and, But look, I mean, I think that was a great league. My dad still sees people today that their kids or grandkids are, meet him because they played midget league. And at the time, that's what it was called. Don't come at me. That was the name, Frederick Midget League.
Right.
Yeah.
What did Tim May not do in this area? That is my question.
Yeah.
Radio well.
He's not even here to defend himself.
Yeah, he's not.
Oh, goodness. It's your birthday. You're allowed.
So if you don't know who Tim May is, does the afternoon program, but Tim May is, I would always say this, Tim May, with everything that Tim does, he can investigate you. He can talk about you. He can marry you. He can bury you, and then again talk about you. He does everything.
So he's basically, when you go to those small little towns and you're driving through those small little towns, you get pulled over by the cop. He writes your ticket. He's the arresting officer. He's the judge, and he's also the mayor of that particular town.
He was a judge. He was the orphans judge.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
Tim does it all.
All right, Chris, what's happening? Got to have some good news for Bob's birthday. What do we got?
You know the answers to that, Dani. As far as good news, real quickly before I say that, let me just say this, Bob. I'm sorry, I know it's your birthday, but let's be honest. Watching a game of golf, you can fall asleep anywhere, whether it's an easy chair, a hardwood floor. I mean, come on now. I'm just saying. I'm not a golf fan.
Oh, that's because you can't play the game.
That too, yeah. There's that. All right, getting to news. Today, the Washington Metropolitan Council of Governments, COG, which is a lot easier to say, put into efforts a drought watch for the region, including Frederick County. This precautionary measure comes as the region continues to experience usually dry conditions that are expected to persist despite recent rainfalls. Residents are urged to take voluntary measures to conserve water and reduce demand on the region's water supply systems. Wonder how long they're going to force us to conserve water. This is the first drought watch issued in the region since 2010. A drought watch is a level in the regional drought response plan before a drought warning, which is when water restrictions could become mandatory. While there is currently an adequate supply of water in the Potomac River and backup reservoirs, implementing voluntary water conservation practices will help reduce the water demand and environmental needs to the river. As officials continue to closely monitor drought conditions in the region, it is important for all public to use water wisely, said Clark Mercer, COG Executive Director, adding that with few simple measures, we can all aid in water conservation efforts and help ensure adequate water supply for our region. Damage is estimated at $50,000 to the structure and $25,000 to the contents following a house fire in Washington County Saturday afternoon. At around 5:10 p.m., firefighters were dispatched to 17604 Heisterboro Road in Hagerstown for a one-story single-family home on fire. They spent 30 minutes bringing the flames under control. No injuries were reported. That's the good news. See, there you go. Some good news for you there, Dani. The Maryland State Fire Marshal's office says the fire originated in an exterior wall. The cause is labeled as accidental due to a grounding system issues. The residents are being assisted by the American Red Cross. Maryland State Police have charged a Westminster man with second-degree murder. Matthew Glowacki, 50, was arrested over the weekend and is being held without bond. Just after noon on Saturday, state troopers responded to the 1200 block of Ridge Road in Westminster for a report of a woman trying to harm herself. When they arrived, they found Miriam Glowacki, 45, suffering from multiple stab wounds. She was taken to Carroll County Hospital Center, where she was later pronounced dead. Now, state police say an investigation by the Homicide Unit and Forensic Sciences Division led to Matthew Glowacki as the suspect. Miriam Glowacki's body was taken to the state medical examiner's office, which ruled the manner of her death was indeed a homicide. A motive for this killing has not yet been determined at this time, state police say. The investigation into this incident is continuing. Take a look at weather. Cloudy this morning with thunderstorms developing this afternoon, so hopefully that'll help with this drought that we're having. Of course, I've been saying that we could get some thunderstorms the past few days, and we haven't. Don't blame the messenger. Storms may contain strong gusty winds, high of 91. More of the same during the evening with thunderstorms, but will give way to partly cloudy skies after midnight, low of 72. And tomorrow, mostly sunny skies with a high of 96 down to a low of 73.
All right.
Mr. Positive.
I am positive. He is right. I am positive I'm going to give you daily bad news every day. There you go.
Oh. Well, Brody Farr's 3-night hit spurred the Keys to a win. There's some good news for you. 5-3 over the State College Spikes on Monday to open up a 3-game series. He also contributed to Frederick's final 3 runs. He collected an infield single in the 8th inning that led to a run on a throwing error. Also, that followed a 5th inning sac fly and a 2nd inning RBI single. The Orioles split a doubleheader with the Toronto Blue Jays. Zach Eflin turned in a gritty pitching performance in his Orioles debut. Anthony Santander hit his 30th home run. The Orioles cruised past the Blue Jays in the opening of that doubleheader, 11-5. We told you about James McCann, who got hit in the face, kept on playing. Then it was Vladimir Guerrero's show. He homered in both games of the doubleheader, including a solo shot in the nightcap. The Toronto Blue Jays beat the Orioles, doubling them up by a score of 8-4. And the
All
Nationals, when you get the Nationals, the Arizona Diamondbacks beat the Nats last night by a score of 9-8. Corbin Carroll hit a pinch hit home run with 1 out in the bottom of the 9th inning to cap a 5-run rally. D-backs trailed 8-4 heading into the 9th inning, and then ended up winning 9-8.
All right, my friend. Well, you have a wonderful day today. Happy birthday. Get your nap. Look, you've been at that station long enough. You can sleep through that 11 o'clock meeting. No one's going to care.
I can't.
Oh, yeah. Believe me, not today's.
Not today.
Is this with the new folks?
Yeah, meet the new boss.
Nice. Okay. Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep.
Especially considering they probably listened to our show this morning and heard the topics we were talking about. So the last thing we want to do is not be at that meeting.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, go to the meeting, then take your nap.
Thank you. It says happy birthday to Bob Miller. Enjoy your day. Get a nap. I like it. That's you.
That's my gift. My gift to you.
I appreciate
your nap.
it.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Bob. We love you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Merry Christmas, too.
We will see you guys tomorrow morning. All right. Want to thank them very much for joining us. I know, see, this is what happens when I put the times. Somebody asked, I got to know what times things are happening on the show. They're approximate, as I said. All right. Very quickly, text 888-465-2944. You can win 5 Maryland Lottery scratch-offs, that 3-hour Tree Trekkers experience, and 4 tickets to the Frederick Keys. If you want to go to any of those, just text those words or just say, "Good morning, Dani." I love that too. 888-465-2944. And we're going to take a quick break. Then it's all the events in Frederick from the best calendar in the region. I have signified it that. And you're going to meet Sara from Kemptown Honey, who has a new venture or expansion on her business, and Nicole from Your CFO. All coming up right after this.
All in One Events is Frederick's #1 source for event rentals and entertainment. Please visit us on the web at www.aioeventgroup.com or call 1-888-727-8902 for more information.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining salary beyond compare.
The Crab Shop is open. Join Habitat for Humanity of Frederick County, Maryland for the 9th annual Blue Crabs and Blueprints celebration on Saturday, August 24th at the Walkersville Carnival Grounds. This family-friendly day includes crabs from JB Seafood, food trucks, live music, and yard games. This fun-filled day supports Habitat's home repair and home build programs, making a difference year-round right here in Frederick County. Crabs must be pre-ordered by August 19th, so don't delay. Get your crabs now for this Maryland-style crab feed.
All right. A&S Construction, a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and it's right here in Frederick. A&S Construction specializes in roofing and siding. They can also take care of new windows for your home. They can do your gutters too, which is important, especially coming to rainy season in the fall and, of course, the snow. And then maybe you want a new patio or deck to enjoy. How about a covered patio? Oh my gosh, I love our covered patio. Call 301-703-2157 or email info@ansconstruction.net. You can get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. Let Sandra know you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. All right, let's talk about what's happening in Frederick. Oh, yes, it is Taco Tuesday. Get your 20% off all 3 tacos all day long at Taco Bar, West Point Plaza on Route 40, right between 40 and alternate 40. They've got steak, chicken, al pastor, carnitas, and fish tacos. They even have vegan taco options available. And if you're feeling adventurous, check out the beef tongue and small intestine tacos. Go to tacobar1.com. That's tacobar1.com. All right, the best calendar in all the land. I'm just kidding. I don't even know if it's the best anywhere. But I do know what I do is take a lot of time to make sure all of the events are conglomerated from every different Downtown Frederick Partnership, the Weinberg Center, the libraries. I haven't updated recently with the libraries, but I am trying to get to them. I have all the back to school. The whole school calendar is now on this calendar. So if you've got kiddos in school, all the 2-hour earlies and 4-hour earlies and going in late and all that great stuff is on the calendar as well. Okay. Today, July 30th, I should have put Bob's birthday on here, but it is a lot of the programming from the Frederick County Public Libraries. You can see on here those historic home tours in Emmitsburg. The YMCA County Farmers Market is out at 3:30 this afternoon at the Downtown Y. And the Teen Studio to create a graphic novel is happening at the Urbana Regional Library at 4 o'clock. Gosh, when my kids were younger, my son especially, he loved those graphic novels. And how fun to create your own. That'd be awesome. Frederick Keys are home versus State College this evening. If you would like to go to that game, say, Dani, I want to go to the Keys tonight, and I will get you the tickets. I'll figure out a way to do it. All right, and then there's also a creative writing workshop at 7 North Market Street, the Writer's Block, which is fun, 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Tomorrow, the Frederick County Animal Control Microchip Clinic, no appointment necessary, just $20 to get your pet microchipped. You know, we're going to be talking to the ladies from Tailed Treasures, I think it is. They actually look for lost pets. They help trap and return missing animals to their owners, and they are going to let you know how important it is to microchip your pets. So you can go to Frederick County Animal Control on Rosemont Avenue today from 10 to 3 and get your pet microchipped. Just $20, which is nice. All right, we've got those Maryland double-decker bus tours again happening 10:30 tomorrow. And you can just tool around Frederick, and then I believe they stop at Baker Park, which is fun. They have the Clippies on board, which are kind of like your tour guides. Not kind of, they are your tour guides, and they also make sure nobody does anything crazy on the upper deck. And then the Keys are home again. That's a noon game tomorrow. Oh, there you go, midday. How about a little lunchtime fun? You can do that at Frederick Keys versus State College tomorrow. Brewers Alley's 28th anniversary party. Wow, that's amazing. 28 years Brewers Alley has been around. 4 o'clock. They've got the Learned Doctors. Those are my favorites, okay? I love them so much. We had them play at our house last summer. They're great. A lot of fun. There's a free buffet from 4 to 6, $3. Kolsch draft beers, I do like that, and that's all week. And they have a special anniversary beer release. So that is Wednesday, the 31st at 4 o'clock. Now, you can go there or maybe visit Brewers and then head down to Frederick Social, 50 Citizens Way, for the Boomtown event where you can meet the producers, actors, and people involved in the movie Boomtown. That is Wednesday at 4:30 to 6:30. But of course, if you visited Frederick Social anytime this month, or maybe you stop by later after Brewers, they're donating a percentage of proceeds to the movie, and we love that. The Mount Airy Firemen's Carnival is happening. It's all week this week. 5 p.m. opens. I put till 9, but of course, if there's a lot of people there, they're going to stay open. So there you go. They got live music every night this week. And the Citizens Town Hall is Wednesday night, 6 p.m. I don't know if it ends at 7. I just put 6 p.m. That's at Linganore High School. This is that electric thing that is coming through Southern Frederick County, Baltimore County. as well. This is the planned Maryland. I like how they say regarding the planned Maryland Piedmont Reliability Project and the impact it's going to have. So the town hall is this Wednesday, starting at 6 p.m., Linganore High School. If you want to speak, you can sign up. There is a link on the calendar. If you're going to be impacted by that or you want to have a say, you're going to want to head to this meeting at 6 o'clock on Wednesday. Thursday is Summerfest Family Theater at 10 a.m. at the Baker Park Bandshell. Great time for the kiddos. There's music and entertainment. You got the park there. Really good time as a mom. And, if your kids are a little bit older, to sit down, maybe relax a little bit and enjoy. It's a really, really great program that Celebrate Frederick puts on every summer. Summerfest Family Theater. It is only 45 minutes long. And I will tell you, don't be late because they finish right on time. So if you show up at 10:30, you're going to have 15 minutes of entertainment. All right. So get there early, let the kiddos run around and have a good time, and you'll enjoy that. And of course, it is also a Live at 5 day, 5 o'clock, 5 to 8 at the Carroll Creek Amphitheater. $6 to get in, $6 beverages. It is Asa and Friends, which is rap and hip hop, this Thursday at Alive at 5. This summer, again, you can take on that double-decked history tour. So this is where the Clippies are actually going to give you bits and bobs of Frederick's history and fun facts. So that is going to be very cool. Even if you've lived here a long time, that could be cool to attend. Plus, you're riding around Frederick in a double-decker bus, and I'm telling you, there's nothing like it. People point and wave. I'm just kidding. I mean, they do, but it's a great time, and those Maryland double-deckers are fantastic. You can go to marylanddoubledeckers.com. How about baby goat cuddling sessions at Crystal's Funny Farm? I saw this and thought I might have to head over there. So Friday starting at 5 p.m., you can sign up to cuddle some of her baby goats. And I'm talking, these babies have just been born recently. A few weeks probably. But who wouldn't want to do that? And what great photos you can probably get. So you can contact Crystal on Facebook. Look up Crystal Spradlin or Crystal's Funny Farm. Personal baby goat cuddling sessions. You get the whole time. Okay? You and your group. No one else. You get to cuddle all the goats yourself. Oh, gosh, I think I might have to crash that one. I really, really do. All right, and let's see. On Saturday, we've got, the Pie Spy book launch. My good friend, Amanda Hadaway, we interviewed her. She's HR Answer Box. She's got the Pie Spy, Grandma's Secret Recipe book that is launching. And it's the ideal age range for this book is 5 to 9 years old. In this heartwarming story, a young girl named Kate discovers that her grandma was a spy. Oh my gosh, and used her baking skills to hide secret messages. I love this. The Pie Spy, Grandma's Secret Recipe. And it is a book, but it's not a recipe book. Anyway, that is launching. You can get it, I think, at Amazon starting Saturday. That's so amazing. And I might have to have her back just to talk about that book. There's also tons of farmers markets, of course. How about All Levels Yoga at the Frederick Arts Council Sky Stage with Yoga More on Saturday morning, 9 a.m. I love that too. And then Saturday is First Saturday. So if you want to head to downtown Frederick, all the shops downtown do something fun. There's a lot of great things going on. It's a beautiful time to go downtown and support our downtown Frederick merchants. Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. You can check that out. Of course, the Home of Everything Frederick will be out there, and I'll have some great specials. I don't know exactly what they'll be for this one because I'm going to do some awesome specials for the night market on the 14th, but you can check that out. Brain Freeze fundraiser at the Potters Guild. How about that? You can check that out Saturday from noon to 7. Tickets are on sale at the Potters Guild of Frederick, and you can purchase. That sounds like fun. So basically, they do it with South Mountain Creamery ice cream. So you get a one-of-a-kind bowl to take home. You enjoy delicious ice cream. Oh my gosh, just $20. And you get one of the bowls. Oh, go. Check that out. Potter's Guild this Saturday as well. Let's see. What else do we have? WFRE will be at the Frederick Keys. Oh, it is Cancer Awareness Night at the Frederick Keys this Saturday, August 3rd. My friends at the American Cancer Society and Relay for Life. And we're going to be talking with Karen about the Tree Trekkers event as well. But go on out. It's a great night at the Frederick Keys. They have... if you want to really support, I'm not sure if Karen still has Pack the Park tickets. I think she does. And the money, profits from those tickets support American Cancer Society. So I'll find out and I'll put the information in this event, who to reach out to get those tickets. Retro Roller Disco at Riverwalk Park. That is Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m. The rain date is August 10th, so stay tuned for that. Music and a food truck. It's free. Get your roller skates on at that outdoor rink. Oh my gosh, how fun will that be? And I did hear some rumors that a roller skating rink may be coming to Frederick on Route 40. I have heard the chatter. So how fun is that? You can start getting yourself shined up on Saturday for that. Anchors Away. Take me to the Island Crushed Glass Craft. That is with Tammy Brown. That's who I made my Mama Cone and I made our sea glass trees with, the red, white, and blue ones. That's at Dragon Distillery on Sunday. Noon. Takes about 2 hours. So you're going to want to sign up because she's got to bring the supplies. You can pay on the day, but you need to sign up so she can be prepared for you at noon on Sunday at Dragon Distillery. Her stuff is so great. It really, really is. The dog adoption event is on Sunday at the Green Canine in Urbana. And there is that spirits tasting at McClintock to benefit the FSK Lions Club charities. I am telling you, if you cannot find something fun to do in this town, there is something seriously wrong with you. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm just going to put it out there. There's something seriously wrong with you. All right. Some things you want to remember or mark for next week. August 7th, She Pitch, Hood College, 5:30. That's the Shark Tank event with some of these people that we are interviewing. August 10th is the African American filming for Boomtown at Asbury United Methodist Church. If you're an actor, singer, or extra, maybe go to Frederick Social on Wednesday and let them know that you would love to attend. August 14th is the Downtown Frederick Night Market. I'm going to have some amazing specials, like buy a t-shirt or a tumbler and get a free tank top. And anyone who comes out is going to get a Maryland Lottery scratch-off. You just have to be over 18. And I'm going to do something fun with the stickers. Maybe I'll just give you a sticker. How about that? I think I can do that. I'll have lots of stuff to hand out. That is going to be at the nighttime market. Climbing for a Cause, August 17th. That's at Tree Trekkers to support American Cancer Society. And then, of course, the Newmarket Fire Company Big Money Bash is also on that day. August 24th, Blue Crabs and Blueprints and the Common Market's 50th anniversary celebration. All right, to get the links, just go to promocircus.com. If you want an event on our calendar, all you have to do is email it to everythingfredericklive@gmail.com. Okay, now let's do who is making, actually, let's do this. I'm going to switch it up here. We are going to go ahead and talk to Nicole from Your CFO. Nicole, I'm going to try this, Nicole, and I apologize. I'll probably butcher it. I think it's Sith Ithavorn. Nicole Sith Ithavorn recently started Your CFO, a company that can help your company grow and expand. Let's meet Nicole from Your CFO. Home of Everything Frederick, and I'm with Nicole, Your CFO.
Yes. Hi.
I'm so glad to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And you are a sponsor of She Week. I am interviewing all the She Week people.
Oh, you are?
Everybody's been nominated and all the sheroes. You are fairly new to Frederick.
Yes.
And now you own a business, Your CFO.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about this business you have.
Okay, so it's a fractional CFO COO company, which maybe means nothing to
No,
you.
I have no idea what you just said. So you're going to have to dumb it down for me, Nicole. Dumb
Okay,
it down.
so I provide strategic partnership sorts of services, finance and operations to small and mid-sized businesses.
Okay.
So I'm partnering with the CEO, helping them sometimes to develop data to be able to make better choices, to help them drive strategic initiatives to build value in their company.
Wow. Okay, tell me what you were doing before you started this company.
So I was the CFO COO full-time of a middle market construction company, which I owned with two partners.
Okay.
We sold it in 2021, and I stayed on for 2 years after that as the CFO COO.
Okay.
So exited that last year, late November, and started Your CFO.
So what did you learn as a CFO about what was missing from a small to medium-sized business structure?
Most small and mid-sized businesses have some finance staff, or they are using some sort of an outsourced bookkeeping kind of provider. And those people are very good and completely vital to the process. I rely on them. I recommend them all the time.
Yeah.
To record transactions, to classify things properly, to provide retroactive financial reporting about past performance. But then to take things to a proactive approach, that's where I come in to interpret the data and help them make better decisions to improve the performance going forward versus
Gotcha.
just looking at what's happening. in the
Right.
past. It's a lot more focused on what we can do to make more of
Yeah.
what we're doing, how we can use the efforts, like you're saying, to be more productive. So, and sometimes they don't really know how to do it. I mean,
Yeah.
they know they want to grow.
Right.
They don't know how they should grow.
Right.
And sometimes it's certain things that have worked well in the past that they've just been able to sort of react to positive things that have happened along the way, maybe aren't working as well anymore, or they've sort of outgrown some of the way that they were operating, and the result of that is, you know, maybe some inefficient staffing or
Right.
bad marketing choices
Yes.
or other areas where the spend isn't getting the results.
Right.
So my role, more than cost cutting, not that, like, I love cost
Yeah.
cutting, sure, don't waste the money, that's fine. But
Yeah.
I just kind of believe that putting the effort, rather than saying finding a new space to save $500 a month of rent, maybe the effort is better used to streamline your product offering and get more buying power from your suppliers so that you can make a higher margin on your sales. And maybe we
Gotcha.
should redo your pricing and start charging 10% more, and, you know, maybe consider offering some sort of new revenue source to the existing clientele.
Yeah.
So those are the
Awesome.
kinds of projects we work on.
So when you take on a new client, a business, how does that look for them? Like, is this a kind of, you have like a day session where you just kind of download their brain, or are you working alongside them for a long time? How does that work?
So I work with people in more than one way. I have multiple price points where I work with people in an ongoing capacity, and most of my clients, that's how I work with them. So
Okay.
it's a monthly retainer, it has a scope, we have a sort of meeting cadence, and then depending on the engagement and the scope, you know, I'm more or less involved in different operational aspects of the business.
Okay.
Then I also work with people, and this is more larger companies, I guess, than small, in a project capacity. So in that, it might be a more intensive, short-term
Gotcha.
project where we're looking at the specifics of a new launch, whether it's geography or new product or other things like that. Sometimes it could be involving redoing the compensation plans, like giving employees performance-based bonus structures that help, you know, re-engage them in their work, help them be more aligned with the business goals, and get a little more empowerment in their role to
Yeah.
help them
I
produce
love
better.
that. Yeah.
Different
I
projects
could
like
recommend
that.
a lot of companies that need your help. If there was one thing you'd want people watching to take away from Your CFO, what would that be?
So I find a lot of times I start talking with people and they are very like embarrassed a little maybe about the current state they're in. You know, maybe
Oh,
they're
yeah, because you're the fix-it person, right? So-
Sometimes,
yeah, sometimes.
you know,
Yeah.
the maybe the margin's going down,
Right.
or the sales are going down, or they haven't really been on top of all their financial recording,
Yeah.
and they don't really know where they stand. And I guess I would just tell people that is very normal,
Yeah.
and you don't need to be embarrassed about it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's good to have that conversation, particularly before you engage someone else to try to fix that.
Sure.
To talk about how we can make it better and what we can do, because it's very normal. You know,
Yeah.
everybody likes to hear, you're not the only one
Yeah.
that's in this situation. You
Yeah.
know, everybody goes through some struggles, and truthfully, even much larger companies have the same sorts of issues. They're just bigger,
Different scale,
and
yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
And you know, just because they look perfect from the
Might
outside,
have
they're not.
extra
They're
zeros at the back,
That's right.
but yeah. As far as meeting new clients or maybe wanting to reach new people, is there anyone in particular you can kind of give us the scope for, so that if anybody watching knows a company that kind of fits in that?
So I'm pretty industry agnostic. I have a lot of different kinds of companies, and I'm not, you know, too choosy about industry. But my main criteria for a client is it has to be a client that wants to grow.
What about companies who want to grow to an acquisition?
If someone ultimately wants to make an exit like that, it's really best to start thinking about their operations and strategy at least 2 years before they start the process.
Yeah.
Not that I haven't talked to people that want to move forward with it in like 4 months. But the reason for that is because, especially with smaller companies, you know, there's certain goals that you have to achieve that take time, that really increase the value. So one of them is to get the owner out of every day-to-day operation.
Yeah.
Which sounds like it should be easy, but it's not.
No.
The other thing about it is it needs to be scalable at a profitable rate. So if you keep growing revenue and your margin keeps going down, that's not attractive to
Right.
a buyer. If
Right.
you are, a lot of people say this, that all their business comes from referral.
Yeah.
And it's all very custom. And that's great. It's just that it is not necessarily the most attractive thing to a buyer, because a buyer is going to pay you multiple times what you earn in a year.
Right.
And they might be using debt to do that. They might be paying a higher interest rate for the debt.
Yeah.
So what they want to be able to do is get your company and then duplicate what you're doing well to rapidly scale up
Yeah.
and make the same or better margin.
Right.
So if you can, you know, work a little further in advance to sort of add new product lines, or maybe new services that are more duplicatable, you know, more marketable
Yeah, if
broadly.
you had more people, you would be able to even increase more or something like
You know,
that.
turn
Yeah.
some of your offering into sort of a subscription model
Right.
that's recurring.
Yeah.
Like I said, offer new products or services that are more
Yeah.
duplicatable, and that you can demonstrate that you know how to market them well and efficiently.
Yes, marketing. Marketing, I say. Yes.
Marketing is
Yeah.
important.
It is
Because the
important.
buyer wants to know, okay, well, you did
You have a
this
good
well
brand.
here in Frederick.
Yeah.
I want to do this again in Silver Spring.
Right.
And I can just do this marketing here. And
Every time
it'll
I
be
talk to
launched.
somebody who says we're selling the business, I said, this is the time to market. They want to know you have a brand value, because that value can help get you more money.
Yeah. So if
Or at
you
least
have,
get you what you're asking, if you can
Right.
show you have a good brand. Yeah.
Right, if they can see that you have a trajectory that allows you to take some aspect of your business and duplicate it over and over and over again in a
Yeah.
profitable way,
Yeah.
they're much more interested in
Yeah.
paying you a higher multiple,
Yeah.
right?
Let me ask you about the construction business that
Okay.
you're in. How did you get into construction?
When I was in college, I worked in an office building, just in an office, and I met the owner of a home improvement company in the deli, and I started working there. So I worked there for several years. I was doing CRM implementation,
Okay.
which I had zero qualification
Okay.
to do, but I did it well. So then I started working in consumer financing and in operations. During that time is also when I went back to school to get a master's in accounting, which I needed to get my CPA. So later I moved into another construction company that was into a role that was the assistant controller role and operational role. I was there for a few years. That's the company I ultimately ended up owning a part of. But in order to do that, I had to leave. I left, And I went to work for a local venture capital firm in Virginia. And then after a year, I came back into a role that enabled me to access ownership of the company, the CFO, COO role, and I was in that role for 10 years.
Your CFO, LLC.com. If you or somebody you know might need the guidance from this lovely lady, you can check it out, contact her, and we welcome you to Frederick and wish you many, many years here of happiness and watching your children grow up here in Frederick. I think they're going to have a great future.
Oh yes, we will not be moving.
Yeah.
We're here for the long haul.
I understand that. All right, we thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Wow, I mean, talk about smart cookie. She certainly is, and to help these local businesses make that next step, it's a big thing. All right, quick break. Then we are going to meet Sara from Kemptown Honey, who's got a brand new idea for cocktails and mocktails. That's all coming up right after this.
Elevate your next party with Dreamscape Slumber Events. Over 12 themes and customization available for kids, teens, and adults to enjoy. Don't have the space? We have solutions for that too. Search Dreamscape Slumber Events on Facebook.
The Crab Shop is open. Join Habitat for Humanity of Frederick County, Maryland for the 9th annual Blue Crabs and Blueprints celebration on Saturday, August 24th at the Walkersville Carnival Grounds. This family-friendly day includes crabs from JB Seafood, food trucks, live music, and yard games. This fun-filled day supports Habitat's home repair and home build programs, making a difference year-round right here in Frederick County. Crabs must be pre-ordered by August 19th, so don't delay. Get your crabs now for this Maryland-style crab feed.
Dream Free Art, Frederick's first and only splatter room. New location, new beginner-friendly artful shenanigans for all ages. Come fling paint and make a masterpiece in Dream Free Art Splatter Room, or join us for a fun and unique art experience. Book your next birthday party, corporate event, date night, or family outing at dreamfreeart.com to unleash your inner artist today. Dream Free Art. Free your creativity.
All right, and if you're looking for something, you're thinking, hey, what should I do for lunch or dinner? Have I got something for you? Dani and I recently had dinner at Sushi Nomu, and I've got to tell you, it was absolutely unbelievable. The decor, phenomenal. The food, just amazing. I had the best miso soup I've ever had. The sushi was so fresh and delicious. And it was actually a feast for the eyes. The presentation was stunning, and the service was impeccable. The sushi, fresh, the sashimi, the best I've ever had. I can't say enough great things about it. If you're looking for a great place, maybe to go on a date, or maybe just to try something new, it's affordable, it is beautiful, and you will not be disappointed, I promise. Sushi Nomu at sushinomu.com or 4969 Westview Drive, just beyond the Dunkin' Donuts. All right. Oh, we just went again the other night. Delicious, delicious food. Okay, now it is time to meet Sara. She's participating in She Pitch with her idea phase of flavored syrups for mocktails and cocktails made with her Kemptown Honey. Sara sat down with me to talk about it.
The Home of Everything Frederick, continuing the series on She Week, which is the She Pitch. Now, this is Sara, Kemptown Honey.
That's correct.
Okay, so you're doing the expansion pitch.
Actually, I'm in the idea.
You're the idea stage.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you're the first one who's idea stage that I've talked to yet so far. All right, so idea. What is your idea, Sara?
Well, my idea is an idea to expand our business since we've been in business for 2 years now, 2022, just selling honey.
Okay.
And I am ready to make more products.
Oh,
So we're moving into beverage syrups. We're doing a cocktail. We're starting with a cocktail and mocktail syrup called Honey Crush Syrup.
Honey Crush Syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And it's a mix of citrus juices and honey. It's delicious. It works in like the traditional Maryland crush cocktail.
No, we do love our orange crushes over here. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And yeah, so this is just the first of hopefully a line.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about Kemptown Honey. So 2 years you've been doing that. Do you have bees?
We do.
Yeah. I was kind of scared of bees, but yeah.
They're,
But the more I see of them, yes, I understand. So how, it's called an apiary, yeah?
we have we try to keep around 10 hives.
10 hives.
Yeah. So we just harvested. We got probably about 700, 800 pounds this year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Is that a good year? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So all of us paying attention to the bees and planting more stuff for the bees is working.
Let's do that.
Okay.
It's wonderful. Like
Yeah.
we have the house in front of us have gone all natives, and it's just it's so when you do that, your lawn comes alive. You just see all these, you see butterflies, you see the other insects, you see a wide variety of birds, and it's just a thrill.
Yeah. 2 years ago. So did you have these hives even before starting your business?
Yeah, we've been
you've been doing
a decade.
Oh.
And then we had a couple of years ago, we had 43 gallons, and it's just like, okay, time to start labeling and selling.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Very cool.
And it's been fun. I love Frederick. I love all the shops and the other business owners, and just having a product and being able to connect with others in our community and form those relationships. And then when people make such wonderful stuff, like we're with the Dope pizza truck.
Oh, yeah.
They put our honey on their pizza, and it's just like,
thank you for saying dope. Everybody says dope pizza. I'm like, it's not the thing. It's a long O, people. Yeah. Thank you for saying that. Yeah. All right. So you started jarring your heart. Yeah. Did you? Jarring your honey. Yeah. And where do you sell?
We sell at Voila, and we sell at Frederick Basket Company.
You could sell right here at 401 everything.
Or we have it. If you want to try our honey, it's right here for sampling.
Well, you could actually sell it here too.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, we sell a lot of our artisans' things here, and we can sell it to people as well.
And we read Firestones. Firestones clothes.
Well,
we come here.
So you can bring it here. All right. So what made you decide for the outlet? Thank you. Here we go. Kemptown Honey. Oh, look at that. Look how pretty that is. Fantastic. I love it. All right. What led you to the syrup, the flavored syrup business?
So my background is gourmet food marketing. I just love food. And I love good drinks.
Okay.
And I love a good cocktail.
Oh, well, don't we all? Sarah and I are going to be besties. We're going to head down to happy hour.
I can't drink quite as much as I used to.
Well, none of us can,
So
Sarah.
so I was like thinking both cocktails and mocktails.
Yeah.
And also I like that the syrup can replace the orange liqueur so that it's got a lower alcohol by volume.
Okay.
When you make a crush or
all right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you just so how is it served? You've done some of these at home, right? Practice and all that. You're just trying now what is it going to take? The money you get if you win She Pitch, what is that going to be used for?
It is going to be used to get a bottle applicator and also for social media marketing and to help me pay for some of the smaller farmers markets.
Yeah. So this is not, does it have to be kept refrigerated?
Once opened. I've gone through the process of working with Process Authority, and it's going to be shelf stable.
Gotcha.
So that I can, connect with other businesses around here and sell it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we wish you all the best. Kemptown Honey is up and running right now. How can people buy the honey right now? You said not fire.
And also we have a website, kemptownhoney.com.
Okay, we'll put that on the screen. That's great.
And you live around me, I deliver.
Yeah, oh, we like that too. And hopefully we'll have it right here at 401 North Market Street very soon. But we want to wish Sarah Kemptown Honey for what is it called? What is your thing called?
Honey Crush cocktail.
Honey
Cocktail
Crush
syrup.
Okay. So is that the only flavor you have?
So far.
So far. But you want to see if you're going to start with this and maybe expand to others. I love it. I love a good cocktail, love a good crush. But even if you can't drink, I bet it's tasty over ice. Just, is that what you do if it's not non-alcoholic?
Oh, yeah. No, you mix like a mocktail. I'll mix it with love it with muddled rosemary and lemon juice and soda water.
Oh, she drinks the fancy cocktails.
Yeah,
I love it.
Good stuff.
All right. We want to thank Sara so much. We'll see her at She Pitch, and we thank you guys so much for watching. Yes. Oh, I need to have that. I don't muddle anything, to be honest. But I know when you're making a craft cocktail, it's great to have good ingredients, and I think it's going to be fabulous. I told her when she's ready, she needs to bring it in to the Home of Everything Frederick, and we'll sample. All right. A reminder. Oh, coming up tomorrow, I talked to David, the GM of Regal Westview. I haven't been in it since they've remodeled. Plus, another She Week participant, Julie Yoder from English with Purpose, who is expanding her consulting business. She helps people who English is not their first language to master it. Reminder, we got the Good Morning Frederick podcast. It's available wherever you listen to your downloads, also on YouTube. So if you want, you can stream just the audio and not have to worry about the video part. And we're on all the socials, so please search, follow, subscribe, comment, like. Even if you just scroll through a bunch of our videos and just like them, maybe leave a little comment. Maybe you find one that you really enjoyed. If you can comment on that, certainly on our YouTube channel, but also on Facebook, it does help. When I look back at the videos that keep growing, it is because people keep coming in and commenting and watching, and Facebook continues to put it out. And 90% of our content is not dated, except for the happening in Frederick part. But certainly the businesses, the nonprofits, the people we talk to, doesn't matter what day that they are on. So I appreciate that. That helps to get them out even more. Tell a friend about Good Morning Frederick, okay? Just ask them, hey, have you seen that show? All right, have a great day, and let's get out there. Let's be great, Frederick. That's the way we know we can be.
From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it. Good Morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host